Hello and welcome to Normal Game Couch. Today we're playing Rogue Legacy. This is a side-scrolling roguelike. The dungeon is regenerated randomly each time you go in. So you never really know what you're going to get. This is kind of a tricky room right off the bat. All those holes on the bottom have spikes in them. And there's this guy just waiting for me. You'll notice that the game right now is in black and white. That's because it's not normally like this. It's because the guy that I'm playing as now is colorblind. So that's kind of how this game works. It's kind of it works on genetics. So when I die, we'll be able to maybe spend some money on some upgrades, and the characters will kind of throughout the family tree, you'll be upgrading the genes essentially. So every time you die, your chances get better and better because you can upgrade your genes to kind of last the test of time. And I don't really dig this class too much. By the way, this is New Game Plus right here. That means I've beaten the game before, and this is an extension of that campaign. We can bring up the map. Alright, we can go down or to the right. Down is a little safer right now, so we'll go down. Down, please. Down, please. What is going on here? That was whack. Alright. This is kind of a tricky room, too. Not too bad. This game is actually free on PlayStation Plus starting tomorrow. It will be free for the duration of the month. So check it out. You can see this dark patch here. You can kind of fall through that. I think that sparkly means that there's like a chest there. So, alright, we found a retaliation rune. Those are passive upgrades to your character. I'm not the best at like noticing the dark spots in the walls that you can pass through. I did just happen to catch that one, but that was kind of by luck. I am not the best at that. I'm kind of feeling the D-pad right now. I normally play with the analog stick, but the D-pad is, or the analog stick is acting kind of wonky. So I'm gonna go with the D-pad for a while. It was that thing where like I couldn't hold down and jump to move to the next screen because it wanted to act wonky. I don't really know how to explain it. It wasn't good. All right, so this is a portal back. This usually signifies the next area of the castle. It's kind of hard to tell with it being in black and white, but I don't believe that this is in fact the next area of the castle. But this does look like a very difficult room. I see a platform, down attack platform there, which kind of leads me to believe that there is a lot of spikes in this room. There's some spikes, not as much as I thought, though. I don't know if I should risk it. Let's do it. I'm feeling fairly confident using the D-pad here. It is kind of a tricky, some tricky maneuvers there. Man, I don't like this one bit. Ouch! Come on. Nice. Nice! Oh! Oh my god, I'm gonna kill it. Alright, never mind. I'm not gonna kill myself doing this. I mean, I'm gonna die eventually, but... why do it sooner rather than later? Oh my god. These rooms, dude. These are some rough rooms. I think I'm gonna die soon. Come on. Nothing down here. Ugh. This is one of the earlier games that I actually streamed on Normal Game Couch. Yeah, I'm not doing that. In a way, it was kind of my first series because I did it several days in a row throughout the course of like 2 weeks, I think. So in a way, this was actually my first series. It wasn't like officially a series, but it kind of worked as one. Oh god, that was stupid. I just stood right there. I was trying to figure out the timing and couldn't grasp it. Okay, so this is where we pick a descendant here. We got a lich, barbarian queen. I do prefer barbarians. It's kind of my class of choice. This particular barbarian has IBS. And it has a chakram spell, which is pretty good. Alright, so we cannot afford any upgrades right now. So that's okay. Now that we have a barbarian, maybe things will go a little better. I am interested in that armor. Again, I can't afford it. Sometimes you want to just buy the crappy stuff just because you can afford it, and if you don't, Charon's going to take your money. But I literally think I cannot afford anything, so Charon's going to make out like a bandit this time. And what is new here? This one. Returns damage taken from enemies, multiple runes stack. Okay, so that's kind of like thorns. But again, I don't have enough gold. Now this guy could lock down the castle. If I really liked the random layout, I could have this guy lock down the castle for a fee. I wasn't really too keen on that layout. There were a lot of rooms that were like ridiculously... oh, there's the IBS kicking in. There were a lot of rooms that were kind of unfortunately generated and placed. So this guy takes 90% of my cash right now. You can buy upgrades where he takes a bit less, which is a good thing. Alright, so this is the general layout it's randomized each time, but the forest is always on the right, the tower is always up top, and the dungeon is always below. The castle proper is the first area. That's where we fight the first boss, that is the giant eyeball. And then we go into the forest and fight a boss there, then the tower, fight a boss there, then the dungeon, fight a boss there, and then we come back here and fight the final boss. It's a process, and it takes a lot of time, actually. But, you know, it's a really good game, a lot of fun, and this is another one of those very unfortunate rooms. I'm going to wait for that spiky ball that you can't destroy to go away. Ah! Man, there is way too much in this room. Ugh. Do not like this room. Well, at least I got a lot of HP, so that's good. That's why I like the barbarian. A lot of HP. Where is this? There it is. There we go. Lots of gold. Right off the bat. Yeah, this layout seems kind of good so far. We'll see. I may end up not liking it for one reason or another. But right now it seems totally kosher. And check my map. Okay. I think we will go up. Whoops. And by the way, I don't recall if I mentioned, this game is free on PlayStation Plus tomorrow. So yeah, check it out if you want. I mean, can't beat free. I mean, if you got PlayStation Plus anyway, go ahead and pick this one up. You'll fall in love with it, dude. Like, you know, when I first got it, when it was free originally, I was like, alright, guess I'll get it, you know, whatever. But man, I gotta tell you, dude, the controls are so tight. The game is really solid. It's a great game, dude. So I really recommend it, especially for free. Very smartly designed. I wasn't really too keen on the graphics at first, but they grow on you, dude. Zombie here. It isn't like the 16-bit aesthetic that I didn't like. I actually really like a 16-bit aesthetic. I just wasn't too keen on the art direction itself. But yeah, it grew on me, dude. I'm kind of into it now. And let's see. This is the tower again. Still not messing with that. Now let me see what this chest looks like up here. Yeah, I'm not messing with that. Not yet. We could probably handle it, like that part of it. But, yeah, we're not messing with that right now. One thing that I like is that the enemies that you kill stay dead. So that's really cool, because you can just kind of go back and not have to worry about getting zerged. So that's always good. That guy switches up his timing on me. Alright, this looks like kind of a tricky room, but I think we can hack it. Look at the map real quick. That's a far ways to the right, but get spiked. And there's a room above us. Gotta watch out for that spike ball. And these ghost orbs. Not the coolest. Ah! Alright, got another chest here. Chests are my bread and butter, dude. But the controls are tight, dude. The controls are the best part of this game. It just feels so good to play. Like, you can't really quantify that. You have to kind of experience it for yourself. Although, at the beginning of the game, I was complaining about the analog stick. But that's not the game's fault. You know, I feel like once I switched over to the D-pad. Plus, my controller is kind of... it's starting to get to that point where it's kind of worn out a little bit, and not in the good way. You know what I mean? D-bags. Die. Welcome to die. Okay. Alright, here we go. This is the first boss room. This is going to be the giant eyeball. I feel like I want to do a bit more exploration first, because I feel like there's a whole lot that, you know, a lot of gold that we can still make here. I feel like I'm just scratching the surface of this particular castle layout. And if I'm concerning myself with upgrades, I think it's smart to go back and get as much money as I can in the castle proper before we move on. So yeah, we're gonna go back, and this is tricky. It's been a while. I used to be able to do this like every time. There we go. Has been a while, man. A juke machine. Gold. Up. One of these dudes. Get chakrammed. I'm using all my MP on this guy, but ugh. Do not like this guy. Oh. Alright. HP increased by 5. This game is a slow crawl. I'll tell you that right off the bat. It's a slow crawl, but if you're dedicated, man, you can get your character upgraded. You just have to not give up. And once you kind of learn the way things work, you know, it gets a little easier. The platforming gets a little easier. And alright, there's the forest. We're not doing that yet. Where do we still need to go? I'm trying to milk the castle proper for the most gold that I can. Alright, so we need to go a long ways to the left. We can kind of, here, let's use the teleporter to go back here. Kind of cheese our way back to the left here. And oh, forgot about this room. This room sucks. We got that down there. Okay, so this is where we were trying to get to. Let's go down here and see if there's anything. Oh, fairy chest objective. Okay, so these are these fairy chests are usually pretty worth it, but man, this room is a nightmare. Ouch! I'm probably gonna die. Got some health there. If we're careful, we should be able to survive the rest of this. I should be able to cheese the rest of these fights. Get down here. I don't want to jump, because then I get hit. Alright. Let's cheese the rest of these fights. Objective complete. Alright, what do I get? Grace Rune, Bracers. I forget exactly what the Grace Rune does. They toned down the IBS for the PS4 release every 5 to 10 times you jump. I'm kind of glad they toned it down. If people are going to take this game seriously, you know. Ah! Can't get a good angle on these guys. Come on. Not doing so good on health right now, but I'm kind of hoping that maybe I pick up enough chicken or something to kind of get back in the swing of things. Ugh. Ah, too many haunted paintings. I need chicken. Alright, what are we looking at here? Yeah, down this way, I suppose. Another fairy chest. Defeat all enemies. Now, this room doesn't look as difficult as the last one. You never know, though. Ugh. Sometimes Rogue Legacy can surprise you, and apparently it is. Apparently it did surprise me. That eye in the center is like the bane of my existence right now. Trying to play it safe with this eye. I'm almost dead. One more hit and I'm dead. Oh man. Can't believe I did it. Thought I was toast for sure. What do I get? Haste rune, helm. Right on. Alright, we got a room to the left and a room to the right down here. Ugh. Okay, let's see what's to the right. I could probably handle that room, but I mean, I got a couple more hits now that I got my HP back up to 96. Alright, now this guy I can't take out unless I had a certain magical item, which I don't have, so we're just gonna have to forget about that fairy chest. And I believe, yeah, that's the dungeon down there. We are not ready to face the dungeon yet. Alright, let's go see if we can kill these guys. Come on. Yeah, it wasn't too bad in here. Alright. Now maybe we can head up and fight the boss, which isn't going to go too well with 146 HP, but hey, we'll see what we can do. It's either that or check out the forest, I guess. That is not the way. Is this the way? I don't want to jump over this thing if I don't have to. No, it is not. The music in this game is very good too. This particular track reminds me of Diablo for some reason. Like Diablo 1, like the original. Ugh! Oh, I'm totally not beating the boss now. Any hope I had of beating the boss is gone. But we got a lot of cash for upgrades, so that's good. Alright, let's do it. This is gonna be stupid, but let's do it. And this is New Game Plus, so everything's just a little bit harder. Not good. Not good. Ugh. Yeah, I didn't think that was happening. We'll pick an air and spend some money on upgrades and see what we can do. Alright. Got Hokage. A paladin. Paladin's pretty good. I like a paladin. Dagger's a good spell too, and we got Lich. I'm not too keen on the Lich there. We'll go with the paladin. If you're just joining the stream, thanks for checking out Normal Game Couch. playing Rogue Legacy, and I'm reminding my viewers that the game is free on PlayStation Plus tomorrow. So that's kind of why I'm doing this today, because I wanted people to get the opportunity to see the game if they hadn't seen it already. Alright, let's see. We can lower Charon's toll. I'm not really too concerned about that right now. Let's do a equip up so we can carry more. Now let's go out to this guy and maybe buy some new armor. I was looking at this piece. Ups my armor by 10, which is pretty good, and increases my carry weight by 10, but I got 35 pounds to spare, so yeah, we'll go ahead and get this one. Yeah. What else we got? Looking at this third column, looking at third column stuff. 50% damage return. That's pretty good. I wonder if that works on bosses, because that would be good against, you know, using like a barbarian with a lot of HP, bringing in 50% damage return into a boss fight would be pretty boss. I mean, no pun intended. It would be pretty cool. It would be pretty cool. But I don't know, man. I lose a significant portion of armor, and I'm not really down on losing armor right now. What's this piece? Guardian Helm. Lowers my health, but it ups my mana a bit and ups my armor a bit. Yeah, I'm kind of iffy on this one. This is a third column piece. Yeah, okay. I don't know. Okay, yeah, we'll go for it. Why not? We'll go for it. And let's go back into the castle and spend the rest of my money here. Let's see what we got. Magic damage up. Health up. I'm a sucker for health up and armor up, like passive, you know, upgrades. Because I figure that's the quickest way to kind of instill that you know, instill like a passive you know, attributes of strength to your character. You always, you know, I mean, it one of the most important aspects, I think. Do we want this guy to lock down the castle? Because that was a pretty good layout. See, I would only get 60% of the gold. Yeah, okay, we'll do it. I liked that layout. It was pretty, I wouldn't say easy to get some fairy chests, but we got 2 fairy chests in one run, which is pretty cool. I'm not too keen on this room, but oh, you know what? I bet you the fairy chests don't regenerate. That's alright. Maybe we'll cut a beeline straight to the boss since we have a pretty good amount of HP right now. He was off to the right. Where am I? I don't even, why do I not see where I am? Oh, I'm right there, okay. Yeah. Let's cut a beeline to the boss since I have pretty good HP right now. And if it doesn't work this time, then we'll generate a new castle layout next time. Ah, get dead. chicken right when I needed it. Awesome. Oh, come on, I jumped. I jumped, dude. Alright. Alright, let's give this boss a shot. And if this doesn't work, then we'll try another layout. Maybe switch my helm back. I don't know, I wasn't really too keen on this helm. Maybe, I don't know. It's hard to say. Ouch. Ugh. God, there's like nothing. There's nowhere I can go in that situation. He's got me. That was pretty close though. A few more upgrades and I should have it. I feel like if I was a barbarian, we would have probably had it. You know what? I got a barbarian now. Let's make another beeline straight to him and see if we can take him out. So let's lock down the castle and just go in there and see if we can take him out real quick. Because now I got a lot of HP. I like the idea of bringing in that cape and hitting him with that cape. I hate this room, dude. Timing this room is a nightmare. At first, and then you take out some of the guys and it's not that bad. I don't know if those things will hit me from up here. Oh my god. Platforming. I'm not gonna lie, that was pretty good. I avoided all that stuff. That was pretty good. Ouch. I see that I have a significant amount of viewers, so here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go ahead and bring chat up so I can see you guys and interact. So give me a moment. I'll be right back. All right, hey, how's it going there, Rob Hammy 88? All right. Yeah, it's a great game. Like I said, the controls are amazing. Like, if you die, it's totally your fault. You know, the controls are like top notch, man. Very responsive. I'm using the D-pad now because my analog stick is kind of whack, but there's a steep learning curve, you know, I'm not gonna lie, but it's a lot of fun. I like it. You kind of learn the ins and outs of it, and I mean, I've spent considerable amount of time playing it, and I mean, I'm nowhere near the best at it or anything, but I feel like I can hold my own usually. The idea is to kind of stack the odds in your favor with upgrades and not missing platforms. Find a class that you're comfortable with. Alright. Alright, so I got a barbarian now. I feel like I got a pretty good amount of HP. And I got a really good spell for this boss, the Scythe. Yeah, it feels a lot like a SNES game. I agree, man. This is going a lot better. This is going a lot better. I'm not saying I'm gonna win, but it's going a lot better. Ugh. Already out of mana. That's okay. You'll notice that the boss's level is 82, while my level is 106. But like I said, I mean, it's about giving yourself the advantage. And that doesn't necessarily mean I'm going to win, but it looks like it. Right on, okay, cool. Alright, so now we'll kind of move on to the forest. We got a big chest here. What do we got? Strength increase +1, MP increase +5, max weight load increase +5. Not bad. Alright, so we got, this is, again, this is New Game Plus. Right now we got 1 out of the 5 bosses beat. Thank you. I wanted to go to the forest, which means we gotta go all the way around here. Ooh, oh god, that was close, and then I effed it up. So the forest is the second area. I recommend the Barbarian class. Barbarians, I think, is my favorite class, because you got the most HP, and like I said, man, if the idea is to not get 0 HP, then why not just have the most HP? Like, that's kind of my thought on it. And the controls are so tight, dude. Like, I can't stop talking about how great the controls are. And yeah, forest is off to the right. Yeah, I'm glad you're enjoying the stream. I do what I can. Good to have someone say that kind of thing once in a while, you know? Ah, come on. Oh, these barrels. I realized I probably could have teleported out here, but, you know, whatever. Probably spikes down there because of these platforms. That's usually what that means. I love the color palette in the forest as well. Kind of reminds me of Terraria a little bit. I recently started a Terraria series, which I play on Wednesdays at 8 p.m. EST. So if you're into Terraria, if you're into Terraria, check that out. Do I do it? I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die. Ugh. This guy's ticked off now. Killed his buddy. Right on. Oh, forgot to grab the chest. Yeah, I'm kind of, I like building tanks, man. Every time I get a game like this where I can kind of upgrade things as I like, I always upgrade HP. I'm a tank guy. This hidden path here. What do we got? Sprint rune. Right on. Yeah, I'm always building tanks. Gotta deal with this now. Ah, no spikes. Man, I had convinced myself that there'd be spikes down here. Because of these horrible platforms that you gotta hit with the sword. It usually means spikes. I'm so thankful when it doesn't, though. Yeah, the art style, it took a little while for me to It wasn't the pixelation that threw me off, because I actually really enjoy, you know, games that kind of have that throwback look to them. But I wasn't really digging the art direction at first, but it really grows on you. So yeah, I really came to appreciate it myself. And the idea of upgrading your family line, like, throughout the ages, is a really cool, like, novel concept. And this dude with the spinny weapon is straight out of Zelda. Sometimes you get close enough where that spiky ball goes past you. Straight out of Zelda. Aw, man, I thought I had more HP. Oh well. Slain by Mr. Bones. Alright. Alright, so, welcome to Barsville. So this one plays upside down. Last week I had a, was it last week where I did a, it was the 26th of January for Australia Day. I played a bunch of games upside down, and it was kind of Barsville. I didn't throw up on the air, but I felt like I wanted to. That was a fun event. So we got an assassin, a paladin, and an assassin. I'm not too keen on the assassins, so I guess we're gonna go into Barsville here. Yeah, we'll do that one. If for no other reason than it's interesting for the stream. Alright, so let's see, armor up. I've been kind of neglecting my armor, so we'll upgrade that. That sounds good. And we're left with, yeah, oh my god. Okay. So I won't be able to afford anything you have. I won't be able to afford anything you have. I'm not interested in locking down the castle anymore. And this guy's going to take my money. Anything you don't spend, Charon takes. Alright. Ugh. Oh god. This was a mistake. You think after last week I'd be used to this kind of thing. Oh, this is really messing me up. Oh, where do I want to go? I don't even... This is so confusing to me. Now, I didn't have to pick this character. You know what I mean? Like, this is very difficult to deal with. So, I could have picked an assassin, but I'm not too keen on assassins, so... I'm like jumping to go up. I'm totally messing myself up here. Yeah. I think there was... What Castlevania game had the upside down stuff? Was that, Does you go through Dracula's castle one way and then the whole castle flips upside down and then you gotta go back through his castle upside down? Was that... That was Symphony of the Night, wasn't it? Ah! I think that was Symphony of the Night. Really a cool concept, too, because, like, you kind of weren't expecting it. Yeah, I hear you, man. Like what can we put in the game to like totally screw people over? It's like, I dare you to put in like a character that's just upside down. I hear you. Ugh, this kind of room. Nice! That was awesome! I totally got through that. Alright. I'm not gonna press my luck. I just totally ran through all that danger just like Mr. Magoo. Not even a scratch. I just mentioned Mr. Magoo, dude. I'm dating myself. Man, it's kind of hard to parse this even upside down. Like, this is a portal. Usually that means that I'm... Okay, this is... Oh man, I totally... This is the tower, which is up top, but I had to go down to get there. Yeah, this is totally messing my head up. Yeah, Symphony of the Night was awesome. I don't have the original release. I do have it on... I have it on Game Boy Advance. I think that's the one I have. I didn't even realize that I'm in the tower right now. I don't really want to be here. All right, I died. Blessing in disguise. Let's move on away from this upside down crap. That was a bad thing. Hokage's kind of good. I kind of dug that last time. Deal massive damage, but you cannot crit. Alright, now this one's nearsighted, which means everything far away is going to be blurry. So that's not a problem with the stream. That is the way this person was born. And what do we got here? Attack up, crit damage up, crit chance up. We'll go with attack up. Why not? Do more damage. Yeah, so that's not a problem with the stream. That's the way it actually looks right now. And we have 685 gold, which is not enough for anything, so Charon is going to make out like a bandit this time. Alright, things are getting back to normal here. And then in one of these kind of rooms... Not too bad. It feels so good to be like right side up again. That is not good. Yeah, every chance they get to kind of screw with you. That's what's cool about this game, though, is you never know what it's going to throw at you. And the castle's random every time, unless you lock it down. But yeah, the castle's random every time, so you never know what they're going to throw at you. And like I said, on PlayStation Plus, it's free tomorrow. It could be the Vita version that's free, but it's cross-buy, so you can get it on PS4 technically. I'm not really sure how that works. I don't have a Vita myself, but look into it, you know. Don't just take my word for it. Look into it. That was a pretty short-lived generation. Lich Assassin. Yeah. Nothing I'm really too into. Let's see. This one has glaucoma. And his trait is he is nostalgic. He misses the good old days. I wonder what that means. Okay. We'll give it a shot. Probably means something like it'll affect the way the graphics look somehow. Oh yeah, here we go. Yeah, it's got like a sepia tone. Alright. Man, I don't have enough gold for anything. Charon's gonna take like 900 gold from me. That's not good. Nothing I can buy. I mean, I'm down to buy something nothing I can afford. Alright. So this isn't too bad. At least it's not like upside down or blurry or something. This isn't too bad. I was just thinking, how cool would it get? How cool would it be to get through this room without taking any damage? And then I took damage. Kind of dark in here. So this guy's nostalgic and he's got glaucoma, so really, it's really kind of messing with my ability to see here. Ugh. The Lich has so little HP to start off with. I'm hurting, dude. Ouch. See, I'm not really geared for that class though. I'm geared for like barbarians, paladins. Now, let's see what we got here. Glaucoma, let's see. Can't knock me back. That's pretty good, I guess. Yeah, alright, we'll go with that one. And I didn't manage to make enough money to afford anything. Alright, let's do it. I want to get back out to the forest now that I beat the first boss. Maybe take on the second boss. Didn't know that guy was going to be up there. I should just expect guys everywhere in this game. Because that's kind of what it is, dude. Every time you turn around, there's something else trying to kill you. I wish this guy wasn't standing right in front of these spikes here. That worked out pretty good, I guess. Fast one. Coming way faster than I expected. Get up there. But yeah, if you're a fan of like Castlevania type games, you know, you should like this. It's definitely keeps you coming back. I mean, it's a different game every time you turn it on, which is pretty cool. Hence the roguelike element. Come on, you're shooting me through the wall, that's BS. Yeah, go ahead, man. Friend request away. I usually tell people too, like, you know, if you feel like sending a friend request, go ahead, man. And if you like what you see, go ahead and give me a follow on Twitch. I don't normally ask for follows, but you know, since we kind of have that dialogue going here. Crap. But follows are always appreciated. Trying to build up my my viewer base. How am I going to kill this guy? Trying to build up my... Oh, that doesn't work? Trying to build up my viewer base a little more, so... Oh, these spikes everywhere. So yeah, follows are appreciated. The room off to the top left. Let's go. Let's check this out in a methodical way. Let's start with the top left. Alright, here's the first boss room again. If I wanted to, I could fight like a super powered up version of the first boss. I can tell you right now, it's not going to happen. Once you, see, I'm playing New Game Plus, so I'm dying a lot more than I normally would. But once you get sufficiently powered up, a life can last up to like an hour and a half, 2 hours, man. But it's all about being sufficiently powered up, and if I wasn't playing New Game Plus, you'd see that side of this game. But I'm dealing with greater threats here. But yeah, what I'm getting at is, if you're waiting until I die, it won't be that long probably. I am trying to get out to the forest. Get that table. What's wrong with you? It's where, like, you beat the game, but instead of just having, like, a game over screen and never playing it again, it gives you, the ability to continue with all your stat upgrades intact with a greater challenge. So it keeps you, coming back after the game over screen, essentially. That's New Game Plus. I probably could have defined it in a more eloquent way, but trying not to die and define that at the same time was kind of difficult. Okay, so there's the forest. I could always finish exploring the castle proper and then come back out to the forest. There might be gold to be had. Let's check it out. I like gold. Pretty tricksy. Sky bracers. All right. Yeah, I mean, this game kind of never ends, really. I mean, you can play it for as long as you want, dude. It'll always have new content. You know, it's always a different game every time you play. That's kind of the magic of roguelikes, though. Ah! Crap. Pray for assistance. Sure. Herodotus's Obol. I used to know what all the obols did, but I don't remember anymore. There's a Wikia page for that, but... How can I get that without getting hit? Ugh. Nothing in there anyway. And this probably takes me down to the dungeon. Yes, it does. Not doing that yet. Any added updates? Well, I mean, it's a port of a PC game, and like all the I don't think they've added updates since they've ported it to PS4. But the PC game had a lot of the port to PS4 added a lot. Added something like I think like 200 new room configurations or something like that. and it took out a lot of redundant gameplay mechanics, such as like notes that you find, like journal entries. You may notice that I haven't found any journal entries. That's because I found them all, so in the original PC version of the game, you would keep on finding them even after you found all of them. So they just kind of tweaked it. This is kind of like, what was that? That was weird. This is kind of like a director's cut edition of the game that we get on PS4. They fix a lot of the mechanics of the game and kind of just make it generally better overall. Although I'm sure a lot of PC elitists would argue that point. But I think they probably carried a lot of the upgrades over to the PC version as well, so. But I can't comment on that with certainty because I don't have the PC version. But it seems like if they're making the game better, they would have made it better across platforms. I would assume. Love finding chests. Got a lot of got a lot of cash on me right now, so next time I go to upgrade, I'll be able to afford some significant upgrades. Maybe I'll spend it all on HP and mana, or HP and armor. That'd probably be better. I don't really use my mana that much. I forget about it sometime. Let's see here. So this is probably the tower up here, right? Yes. Get out of that. More tower up here. Yes. And more forest over here. So this is kind of like a second entrance to the forest. So we'll just kind of... There's a couple rooms in the castle that I haven't explored, but screw it. We're in the forest now, so we'll just kind of embrace that fact and continue on in the forest. Headless ponitas. What are you doing? He's stuck in an AI loop or something. Wow, that guy means business. I'm so nervous about landing on spikes. Now, if I had a character with dwarfism, you see that dark spot in the wall right there? If I had a character with dwarfism, I could fit in that and find like a secret or something, like a secret chest or something. But alas, I am not playing as a character with dwarfism. Don't know what might be down there. Dangerous to find out. Might be able to go around. No, this is a dead end. Do I risk going down into this pit? Okay. Nothing worthwhile, I guess. I probably could have fallen down the other way and made it a lot easier on myself, huh? Ah, another chest. Excellent. Got a pretty good stock of gold right now. So yeah, next time I go to the castle, I'll be able to afford some significant upgrades. Whoops! I don't know what that is. Did I? What happened? I don't know if I've ever used that ability before. I'm not sure what that was. Whatever. Wow, 900 gold from a diamond. Right on. And this is a dead end? Yes? Okay. Where do I want to go now? I guess I gotta go up and to the right, and then maybe down? Oh, okay. Yeah, here we go. This is where it gets hard. How do I do this? Man. Wow, that was pretty tough. Okay. Yeah, see, I could have just gone down here and avoided all that before. But, I wasn't thinking. Imperial bracers. Oh, no, you don't. Making some good coin. Dinner time. I'll stay on stream, be right back. Alright, cool, man. Go get your dinner. Ah. Oh my god. Oh, this room looks fun. Ouch! Ah. God, I'm so close to death right now. Ah, what good is that sword? It doesn't block anything. Alright, well we got a ton of gold for upgrades. Look at all those dudes I killed. Okay. Choose my heir. Archmage. Powerful spellcaster. Every kill gives you mana. Lich. Feed off the dead. Gain permanent life for every kill up to a cap. Or Spelunker. A hero for hoarders. Very weak but has a huge bonus to gold. Yeah. It's between the Archmage or the Lich. Not really feeling either of them. Let's see. Flame Barrier. Or Time Stop. Time Stop would be pretty good. Alright, yeah, we'll go with that one. No peripheral vision. Let's find out what that means. Alright, let's see. Definitely want more HP. Definitely want more armor. Or that's equip up, but that enables me to add armor later. Like physical armor to equip. Definitely want armor stat up. And, let's up my crit as well. And what do we got left over here that we can afford? Magic damage up. Right on. Sounds good. So that's a lot of upgrades right there. Okay. Oh yeah, I'm stereo blind right now, so I can't see in 3D, so like when I turn around it's kind of like a Paper Mario effect. That's pretty funny. Okay, so because I picked up that obol before, let's see. He says, give that to me and I shall let your soul pass through the other gates. Yeah, okay. So pass through the other gates, what does that mean? Doesn't mean I can teleport everywhere. I guess that was just like a free entrance without having to pay him or something. Not sure. Paper Mario effect is kind of strange. I'm gonna find out what that guy's having for dinner. I'm gonna ask him when he gets back. Ah. Get dead. Let's see, up or to the left? I'll go to the left first. Ah, Carnival. Okay. Now you get to see how bad I am at carnival games in this game. Right, okay. Hi there, let's see how good you are at your skills. You only get one shot, but it's free of charge. If you succeed, I'll give you a nice reward. You get 5 axes to destroy as many targets as possible. Leave less than 10 standing, and I'll give you a special prize. Let's do it. Okay, so I believe they go up an arch just like the axes in Castlevania. So yeah, okay. So I got to leave less than 10 targets. Not that good. Crap. I had 16 left. Ah. I want the prize. Alright, so to get this fairy chest, I have to go all the way up to the top without taking any damage. So this is all about precision platforming. This has nothing to do with enemies. Let's see if I can do this here. Got a notification. I'm waiting to disappear. Okay. Ah! I missed it. Oh well. That's pretty rough, man. Hey, so I was wondering, man, what are you having for dinner? My curiosity has been piqued. I had meatloaf myself. What's on the menu? Is it tacos? I bet it's tacos. Alright, so this is another take no damage fairy chest. Ah, this one's gonna be a nightmare. Let's see if we can do it. Wow, right on. That's pretty good. Sometimes I surprise myself. Let's see, where do I want to go from here? Down and to the right, I suppose. Ouch! Oh, come on, dude. Adobo and rice. Ginger ale, right on, dude. I'd go for some ginger ale. If you're just joining the stream, thanks for checking out the stream. Playing Rogue Legacy today. The impetus of playing this is because it's free tomorrow on PlayStation Plus. Alright, so I thought some people might want to see it if they might be getting it tomorrow and aren't sure about it. Alright, let's see. So we got a paladin here. I like a paladin class. I like a Chakram spell. And he's got ADHD, which means he moves faster as a trait. So that's kind of good, I guess. One of the few times in life where it's good to have ADHD. Mana up. Sounds good to me. Get some of that Chakram action going. Yep, meatloaf, mashed potatoes. That's what I had. Corn, too. And talk about... Let's do this thing. Alright. I'd like to maybe find like a quick and easy path to the forest. Because that's kind of where I'm looking to work now, you know what I mean? So it's usually off to the right. I'm going to try to focus on moving right. Well, it's always off to the right, but like usually you gotta kind of go a bit up or a bit down to get there. But I'm going to try to focus on moving right here. And get to the forest and maybe not suck so much next time I get there. That would be nice. So I just shortcutted that whole room by going up and over it. This would have been a nightmare if I had to try to get through all that. Ah, man, I hate rooms like that. Pray for assistance? Yeah. Charon's Oval. Oh, come on. Stupid haunted painting. Can never trust a painting in this game. I went to, we're talking about food. I went to Carrabba's today. It's my favorite restaurant. Got my favorite dish too, the Tagliarini Peachy Pachu, which now on the menu they just call the Tag Pick Pock, which is like that's weirder for me to say. Like it doesn't feel right. Shorthanding it like that, it doesn't sound right to me. But it's great, dude. I had it with chicken. Awesome. Love that thing. I love Carrabba's. I should get, like, paid every time I mention Carrabba's on the stream. Endorsement deals. Love me some Carrabba's, dude. It's Italian. And the cool thing about Carrabba's is they make all their pasta like from scratch, which is pretty awesome. Alright, the forest. I've been playing so much Terraria, I feel like referring to this as the forest biome. It's the wrong terminology for this game, but played a lot of Terraria lately. I think Italian might be my favorite kind of food. I love tomatoes. Like I love tomatoes in things. I love stewed tomatoes. Pretty much every dish I cook in my crock pot has some kind of tomatoes in it because I love tomatoes. So that's probably why I like Italian food so much, because I'm really into tomatoes, and I'm pretty into pasta as well. So yeah, check out Carrabba's, man. I'm sure their website has a like a store locator. All right, here's another carnival. Let's see what this is about here. I gotta be here like in the dead right spot. Okay. He wants to see how good I am at my skills. Is this the same thing? Yep, same thing. Alright. Let's give it another shot. That was pretty good. Pretty effective. God, this sucks. I don't think I've ever done this one. Nope. I feel like there's probably like a really good strategy to get that just right. Everybody loves Rain. Oh yeah, because his mom's always bringing over that food. On the first episode, Deborah made him the lemon chicken. I got really into lemon chicken after seeing that episode. I still like lemon chicken. Come on! Doesn't hurt him as much with the shield up, but it still hurts him, so... Ah. Alright, alright. Get back, guy. Come on. Botus. Ah, he got me. Botus got me. Slain by Botus. Probably do a few more lives on here. Let's see, we got Assassin, Paladin, Hokage. You know, I was kind of liking the Hokage last time I played it. Massive damage. Yeah, I mean, it's on my queue. I should probably... I've been watching a lot of Roseanne. I don't know why. I guess I've just been feeling nostalgic for it or something. The early episodes of Roseanne were actually pretty good. It kind of fell off the rails a bit, but the early episodes of Roseanne were pretty good. And I don't know why, but I watched a couple episodes of Coach recently as well. I think for the same reason, because it's nostalgic for me. Like, those are the shows that I watched growing up. By the way, I'm old. Nice to meet you. I'm old. Oh, okay, we got another one of these colorblind dudes. I mean, you know, watching shows like that, like Full House and stuff, like, that's kind of an itch that you have to scratch sometime. Like, you know the show's bad, but you watch it anyway, just because, you know, it's nostalgic. I don't know, man. And sitcoms, you know, sitcoms today aren't what they used to be. God, I hate rooms like this, especially with eyeballs in them. Modern Family's kind of okay, but even that's not that great. The modern sitcom leaves a lot to be desired. They're not like they used to be, you know? And not that, like, Roseanne was so great or anything, but... Seinfeld was great. King of Queens was a pretty good show. My girlfriend and I just watched a Patton Oswalt special that's on Netflix the other day. We watched it yesterday, actually, and he was talking about performing in front of a drunk audience, like they were all massively drunk, and they recognized him from King of Queens. So he did like a half-hour set, but the whole thing was the audience yelling "King of Queens" at him. So I thought that was pretty funny. I like Patton Oswalt. He's pretty good stand-up. Hey, 46, right on. I'm in my mid-30s. Sometimes I feel like I'm the oldest person alive. Especially on Twitch, dude. Especially on Twitch. All the kids on... Oh, crap. All the kids on here are like 15 to 20. And PewDiePie is their hero. I can't compete with that, you know what I mean? I'm just some guy. I'm just some guy playing like old games that nobody cares about. Sir Hornsby the Third, Spelunker, Assassin. Ugh, I'm not playing a Spelunker, so I'll play an Assassin. Let's see. Stereo Blind, Conflux. I love Conflux. That's probably my favorite spell in the game. Yeah, okay, we'll go with this one. Lady Teresa II. How much gold do I have? Oh, 7. I can't afford anything? Man, everything's so expensive now. I could get that sword. A sword that increases my armor. That's kind of strange. I only take a -3 hit to my damage. That's pretty good. I think it's worth the extra armor. Adds 20 to my weight. But yeah, alright. We'll go with that. That's pretty good. Yeah, you got me beat by a little bit. My first console was an Atari 2600. Actually, if you check out my previous show that I did before Normal Game Couch, it's called Gritish Plays. That's Gridish. Gritish Plays. There's a link below in the description, or on in one of the info panels or whatever. I did a few Atari 2600 games on that as well. So yeah, check out Gritish Plays if you want to see some really old... That was like basically my old school show back when I called myself British. Switched it to Payton because of my gamer tag. Gritish Plays. A friend of mine, Zach, did the theme song to that. Very talented musician. Actually had him out doing some co-op on Dead Nation early on in the shows, in Normal Game Couch, the show life cycle. Yeah, Zach's a cool dude. Writes some good music, man. I don't know if it's within my my right to talk about his SoundCloud or whatever. I don't think it's my place, but yeah, you can now buy Atari 2600 with tons of games. Oh yeah, the flashbacks. I'll tell you, I have all of those. I also have the ColecoVision and the Intellivision ones. So yeah, I definitely, I'm definitely picking up what you're putting down, man. Yeah, I'm an old school gamer at heart. I play games like Rogue Legacy because, as of right now, the PlayStation 4 does not have a lot of options when it comes to classic games. But next week, let's see, I'm doing a lot of in Japan on the Japanese PSN store. They have a lot of retro arcade games, like authentic retro arcade games. And I've got a pretty good amount of them. So next week I'm doing an event that I'm calling... Ah, God, I gotta get out of this room. Yeah, I got the Sega Genesis one too. Um, yeah, I got all those plug-and-play retro consoles. But anyway, next week, the 9th and the 10th, I'm doing an event that I'm calling Live from Nichiyobi Game Center, where I'm going to be playing a lot of authentic retro arcade games, such as Gradius and Exerion and the like. And someone in my general age group can appreciate authentic arcade games, I'm sure. So yeah, check that out if you want. I would appreciate it. Next week, it's gonna be pretty boss. I'm gonna die. I should probably get out of this room. Can I do it? He's gonna kill me. I have the list somewhere, but I'm doing 8 games across 2 days, so really looking forward to that one. That one's going to be a lot of fun. Again, description of the event is in my info panels below. Barbarian Queen, Lich. Well, obviously we're going with the Barbarian Queen. Yeah, let's see. Unlock Spell Thief. No, thank you. Magic damage up. Yeah, pretty good, but no. Mana up. Attack up, I suppose. I'm trying to figure out ways to promote the show. I never really got into social media, but I fear that I may have to promote the show. Because, I mean, you know, I got some people watching it now, but, you know, could always be more. So, probably gonna have to start doing the social media thing. I shouldn't have broke those tables, because they were kind of keeping me from hitting the spikes. I don't really know what I was thinking. Ugh. I might just forget about that room. I could do this thing where, like, every time I'm about to stream, I could tweet, "I'm gonna start a stream soon, guys. Check it out." That's so not my style, though. "Hey, guys, gonna start a stream soon. Check it out." I'm not technophobic, like, I appreciate technology, I just don't really care about social media. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's so not my scene. I stopped using Facebook months ago. I just don't care about it. But I guess maybe I should start, like, for the sake of normal Game Couch. Start, like, a thing. A massive following and all that. Seems so artificial to me to be like, "Hey guys, I'm starting to stream. Check it out." Alright, yeah, I'll try to remember, dude. I mean, when I'm setting up for a stream, especially that one, because I kind of have some special elements planned for that stream, but I'll try to remember to send you a message. Social media. What? There's like a chicken with its head cut off running around. What's that about? Ah, it hurt me. I don't think I've ever seen that before. That's new to me. Alright, let's see here. Try not to die. Man, I was gonna say I'm doing pretty good, and then I took a rocket to the face. So I'm doing pretty good. Should know better than to say things like that. Famous last words. There's a lot of famous last words on this show. I always put my foot in my mouth. Ah! What are you guys doing? So kind of a weird scene going on down there between you guys. I don't know. I think she'd actually really appreciate it if a lot of people watch the show. She actually promotes it on Facebook for me, but I don't know. I don't really get into all that. Though I probably should, man, you know, whatever. I guess it's the world we live in now. There's another chicken. I was in the library the other day, and, like, I don't go to the library, but I was in the library the other day, and I rented some books, and I was very surprised at the fact that you can go in and out of a library, check out as many books as you want, and not even have to talk to a librarian. Like, you don't even need to involve a librarian at all in the entirety of the process. It's all computerized. I was like, man, I'm used to the card catalog. Again, dating myself, but I miss the card catalog, man. What was cool about the card catalog was, you know, you'd be looking for like a book or something, and scrolling through all the different books in the catalog, maybe you pass something that is also cool, and then you check that out. Something you might not have otherwise even known about. That's all computerized, man. Feel a bit like Rip Van Winkle going into the library these days. Man, screw this room. I don't even feel like dealing with it. We're moving on. I like King of Queens. I like Everybody Loves Raymond too. I'm just making a run for it. God. That was bad. That was bad. I was like panicking. Come on, douchebag. Is it worse when the skull head is in front of you, or is it worse because it's always waiting where your eyes don't go? Ah! Man, screw this room too. I'm moving on. I'm not having... Oh, got another one of these. Okay. Yeah. Oh, test my dexterity. Alright. What do we gotta do this time? Huh? Oh, alright. I gotta hit this thing with these ranged deals. Oh, this is gonna be bad. Wow, right on. Okay. Wow, alright. If I can keep this going, I'm not gonna be able to, but... Yeah, see, here's where it all falls apart. Moving faster. Are you kidding me? I did the same thing like 3 times in a row. There we go. Yeah. Nope. I knew that one was bad as soon as I threw it. Ah. God. You couldn't even hit 8 targets? Yeah, whatever. Let's see you do it. Douchebag. Oh, now I gotta go back through this nightmare of a room. Ah! Out of magic. Man. Out of my periphery, I'm seeing the word Tolkien on the screen, so I'm like kind of distracted. Now you're speaking my language. I'm really excited about doing Gradius on the stream. I think that's something that a lot of people don't even realize is on PS4 right now, so really excited about that. Looking forward to doing Gradius. I love Gradius. I love the Gradius parodies too that Konami put out, the Parodius games. Those are a lot of fun. And when it comes to shooters, though, I think I love bullet hell shooters the most. Cave puts out some of the best. You got Mushihime-sama Futari. You got Guange. Guange's awesome. Galuda 2. But Mushihime-sama Futari is my favorite bullet hell shooter of all time. Of all time! I mean, you can't beat that game. You know what I'm saying. Get dead. Oh, that sucks that he's down there now. Alright, well, hit him through the wall. Nothing stops them from hitting me through the wall, so might as well do the same thing to them. Ouch. Battletech is cool. I've always been more of a Warhammer guy myself, specifically Space Hulk. I love Space Hulk. But yeah, Battletech is alright. I assume since you're mentioning it in the same breath as Lord of the Rings, Hobbit, John Carter, that you're talking about the fiction. But yeah, I love Warhammer. The Space Hulk games are really good too. In fact, they have a new Space Hulk game coming out on PS4, so I'm really looking forward to that. Yeah, yeah. The old Space Hulk game, I played it on 3DO. What was something of the Blood Angels? The Space Hulk, something of the Blood Angels. But that was a really cool game, and it was not multiplayer. But my friend Jay and I would play that game as kind of like I was like his commander, and he'd bring up like the map, and I'd be like, okay, you want to send that guy there, do this, do that. So I was like his kind of like a commander, and he would issue the orders and everything. We played that game like that for like 8 hours straight. It's one of my best gaming memories. I think about that all the time. So really enjoyed playing that game on the 3DO with Jay. But man, Archmage and Assassin, God, talk about crappy classes. I guess I'll go with the Assassin. How about I go with one with Dwarfism? That way if there's any like tiny spots I can squeeze in. Yeah, I had the pen and paper RPG, the Space Hulk pen and paper RPG back in the day. Man, I'm so nostalgic for Space Hulk. In fact, probably when the stream is done, I'm gonna go play some Space Hulk on. I don't have it on 3DO anymore, but I have it on PlayStation 1 now. So yeah, I think that's what I'm gonna go do after the stream, which is over in about 10 more minutes, by the way. But well, let's see. Man, I have 1,700 and can't afford anything. Everything's so expensive now. Any more third column stuff I want to look at? What's this? Ooh. Lowers my armor a bit, but that health and mana bonus is nice. If you have it and we can share play, because I don't have it, but if you want to share play that, yeah, maybe, dude. Although I got the show tomorrow night too, so I don't know if I'm gonna have any free time. But yeah, send me a message, dude. Yeah, maybe another time, maybe later in the week, because I do have kind of a busy day tomorrow. So I like that. Let's go for that. Dwarfism. Level 121. Yeah, alright. Take your blood money, Charon. So this character's smaller because he's got dwarfism, which means he can fit into all those little gaps that the other characters can't. Although my luck usually dictates that when I am playing a character with dwarfism, there are no gaps. So I probably won't get to see how it works. That's my luck. Ah! Wow, that's dangerous. I see. What's this about? Hello, Cloud. What are you doing in this game? Greetings, adventurer. I'm here to give you a chance of a lifetime. For the measly sum of 25% of your current gold, I will give you a chance to open one of 3 chests. Joke's on him. I just started this castle and I have like no gold, so joke's on him. One chest will triple what you paid, but the other 2 are empty. Alright. Eh? What's in the box? Nothing! You stupid, so stupid. You stupid. I think you're the one that's stupid, buddy, with that grammar of yours. Okay. Whatever. That was a bit of a waste. You stupid. Yeah, I do want to see the cost and reviews, hopefully on sale. If you're just joining the stream, thanks for checking out the stream. Playing Rogue Legacy today because it's free tomorrow on PlayStation Plus, and I thought some people might want to see it. Apparently I was right, because I got some people in the stream here watching. So, welcome, and watch me get hurt in this room. Every time I think I'm gonna get hurt, I come out unscathed. And every time I think I'm safe, I end up getting hurt. Such is the nature with this game, I suppose. Ah, UHF. Man, it's been a long time since I've seen that. I do like some Weird Al though. All right, so this is what I was talking about. This is one of these places I can pass through as a dwarf. UHF. Ah, that's got Michael Richards in it, right? If I remember correctly. I remember watching that movie at a buddy of mine's house back in the day. Back when we all had Sega Genesises. I remember playing Weapon Lord at his house a lot. Weapon Lord and Rocket Knight Adventures. Alright. Cool, man. I forgot. It's been probably 15 years since I've seen that movie. I have to watch it again. Alright, where am I going? I don't even know where I'm going. Looks like I want to go down here. Ah! Dangerous room. Ouch. Oh, you know, I totally remember the Wheel of Fish. I think I've seen... I definitely have seen UHF. And I'm actually old enough to know what UHF means. I don't know what it stands for, but I know what it means. I know what it does. But, I remember maybe a couple years ago watching that part on YouTube or something. Reflexes. Yeah, thanks for joining the stream. I'm glad you're here to watch it. Fought Winnie. Good to have some people appreciate the stream once in a while. Yeah, Sega Genesis, always the underdog to the Super Nintendo. Yeah, I imagine that's one of those like rose-colored glasses type of movies where you look back on it and you're like, "Oh my God, what was why did I like this?" All right, I got my alarm going off, which means it's almost time to end the stream. Well, since I'm at like this powered-up boss room, why don't I go in there and die real quick and show you guys how quickly you can lose at this game. So this is what happens when you try to kill the boss twice. You get this powered-up version. Ah! And this is where we die very quickly. But, oh yeah, you don't lose any of your stuff, I guess, when you take on that boss, so... Alright, guess we're good. I wrote off that part of the game a long time ago when I realized, I'm not going to be able to do this. So I just wrote it off. I don't really go for second form bosses too much in this game. Will you die? Thank you. Try to cap off at about 2 hours for my streams. And we're getting there. It's because of the way YouTube archives the videos. If you have anything over 2 hours, it forces you to split them into parts, and I don't like to do that, so... Probably these guys will kill me, so it'll probably be a non-issue here in a bit. Yeah. Ah! So dangerous. Oh, I was supposed to not take damage. Yeah, right, that's gonna happen. Oh, no fighting! Okay. Well, I screwed... I wasn't paying attention. That's what the problem was with that one. And I am almost dead, so maybe I'll just go ahead and kind of like die on purpose. So the stream's almost over anyway. But tune in tomorrow. I don't know what game I'm doing tomorrow yet, but I always do Monday, Tuesdays, and Wednesdays, starting at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So check out the stream tomorrow if you want. And I don't know what I'm doing tomorrow, but Wednesday I'm doing Terraria. Yeah, man. I'll accept your friend request. And if anyone else wants to keep up with me on PlayStation 4, send a friend request to Paedin. That's Paedin. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and wrap up the stream. So thanks for watching. See you tomorrow. Hopefully some of you will come back. And Wednesday I'll be doing Terraria, so check the schedule below. As always, I've been Paedin. Thanks for watching. See you next time.